Alright then, what is going on? Arthur here and welcome back to a new TDM nuclear. So this is actually a PDW-57 nuclear on Express that I recorded, I want to say like about 3 or 4 days ago actually, but when I recorded it, I already wanted to make a video just showcasing this gameplay, but in all fairness that same night we also had the Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer reveal and then just a bunch of information pretty much, so I kind of just wanted to get that out of the way first. But today we'll be taking a look at another nuclear gameplay, and I actually managed to record a couple more nuclears last week as well, so I'll be definitely bringing you guys quite a lot of nuclears, quite a lot of TDM nuclears that is, because as most of you will probably know, I personally don't really like playing ground war or anything like that. I mean, that 100 kill game, it actually did like pretty well. That was pretty enjoyable, but in all fairness, like last week, I invited a bunch of subscribers, we played ground war. They were rocking support, of course, just to help me get more kills. But in all honesty, I personally don't really like playing domination or kill confirmed or, well, pretty much any objective game mode. TDM is where it's at for me. Hopefully you guys can do with that. I mean, I'll be mainly just a TDM player just forever, pretty much. That's just what I enjoy, so that is what I will post as well. Anyway, within this video I was actually rocking the PDW-57 with the suppressor and the fast mag. My wild cards were first up perk 1 grid, allowing me to have a second perk 1, and also perk 2 grid, allowing me to have a second perk 2. Now my two first perks were Hardline and Ghost. Then after that we have Scavenger and Toughness, and then finally we have Dexterity. Now within my previous nuclear gameplays actually I was usually rocking an assault rifle with Tac Mask. Now the thing is that when I actually switch to like an SMG or even a shotgun, I usually tend to switch Tac Mask for Dexterity, just because with these weapons you want to make sure you can get as close to your enemies as possible, and Tac Mask doesn't really help you out with that, but Dexterity of course does help you out with that. And since these weapons work best up close, I personally feel like that Dexterity will help you out a little bit more, especially because Dexterity also allows you to zoom in faster after sprinting, and it also allows you to hip fire faster after sprinting, and I personally tend to hip fire quite a bit actually, so that's definitely something that helps me out quite a bit as well. Anyway, we first off have the suppressor and the ghost combination. This will of course make sure that you don't show up on the minimap whenever you're in a gunfight, whenever you're flanking your enemies. That is actually the main reason why I tend to use it, just to make sure that I can get multiple gun kills in a row without my enemies even noticing me. Then after that we also have fast mag, which basically just allows you to reload a little bit faster, but I'm pretty sure that most of you will know this actually, but the PDW-57 is actually the slowest reloading SMG in Black Ops 2. If I'm not mistaken, it takes you like 2.7 seconds to actually reload this weapon, and I personally hate having to reload for a pretty long time. In all fairness, I almost always use the fast mag, but you can of course also switch this up for anything else that you prefer. I mean, quick draw would be a good help as well. The laser sight would be great. The extended clip could also help you out quite a bit. I personally never really use the extended clip though. I mean, I prefer the fast mag over the extended clip, but I do know quite a lot of people that prefer the extended clip over the fast mag, so it really just depends on what you prefer. Then of course after that we also have Hardline, which basically just allows you to get your score streaks a little bit faster. Now within this video I was rocking the UAV, the VSAT and the EMP. Now this is just my go-to score streak setup for whenever I'm actually going for a nuclear. That first initial UAV should give you kind of like a general idea of where your enemies are at, but you should not rely on the UAV. That is something you gotta keep in mind. Do not rely on the UAV because it of course doesn't show enemies that are using the ghost perk, so that is something you gotta keep in mind. But the UAV should give you a general idea of where your enemies are at, plus it should help you get to that first VSAT a little bit faster. Then once you have that VSAT, you need one more kill in order to actually get the EMP as well, and then from there you want to make sure that you just take it easy, take it slow, play smart, and make sure that you don't choke, because once you actually get your second set of streaks, it shouldn't be too hard to also get that nuclear, which is of course a 3 gun streak. Anyway, then after that we also have Scavenger and Toughness. Scavenger to make sure that I don't run out of ammo, and then Toughness to make sure that I can win multiple gunfights in a row. And then last but not least, like I said, we have Dexterity. Now before I actually end the video, I first want to ask you guys a question regarding a series that I'm going to be starting, just to kind of like keep things interesting until Call of Duty Ghosts. So if you could leave me your top 5 least favorite weapons in Black Ops 2 in the comment section down below, that'd be great. With that said, if you enjoyed the video, a like rating would as always be very much appreciated. If not, that is of course cool as well. If you want to check out any of the videos on screen now, be sure to simply do so. And with that said, I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see some of you next time. Take it easy.